Hello, good evening everyone. Okay, thanks for joining us live yet again, right? Okay, so the crypto market has been facing some selling pressure, okay, with of course the big brothers of all crypto, yeah, Bitcoin, okay, losing 50% from its previous all-time high. Okay, so most of the cryptos have also posted double-digit kinds of fall, okay, in the last 2 weeks or so. Okay, so while this may be a cause of concern for many people, okay, but the crypto market has weathered through multiple bans, restrictions, and regulatory scrutiny, right? Okay, over the years, but have also stood the test of time. Okay, so but the question are, okay, so what's next? You see, and is the market going further? Okay, going down further, or it's already bottom? Right? Are there any other opportunities as well? Okay, so these are some of the questions that people are actually asking, okay, in the midst of this market downturn or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so as always, we also want to do our own research, right? Okay, so then of course, I will give my views on that as well. Okay, all right, I saw some of you already, live with us right now. Okay, so if you are here, can you give me some response, maybe by typing crypto in the comment box, or just, simply tap on the like button so I know that you are here with me. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let me take a look. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so without further delay, okay, let's begin. Yeah. Okay, so tonight's agenda, okay, so of course, looking at the crypto outlook, right? Okay, what is the trend? Will it continue to fall, or maybe a rebound is coming soon, right? Okay, and tonight, right? Okay, I'll be sharing, okay, a simple, okay, yet powerful tool, right? Okay, that many investors actually use to track, what and when the big boys are buying. Okay, so when I say big boys, right, I'm actually referring to the institutional players, the billionaires and all the big company out there. Okay, so yep, and do stay till the end, okay, of the session tonight, because we will be giving away a very valuable gift. Okay, so how valuable, you have to stay till the end to find out. Okay, so it will be like just a 15-20 minute sharing, so it will not be very long, right? Okay. Yes. Okay. So first up, just a quick disclaimer first before I continue. So do note that whatever discussed tonight will be meant for educational purpose and general information only, because it is imperative that in any investments, you also do your own due diligence and do your own research as well. Okay. Yep. So just a quick introduction about me, in case some of you are meeting me for the first time. Okay. So my name is Leslie, right? Okay, and I've been working in MNC for the past 11 years as a financial practitioner. Okay, I also been investing in ETF stocks for the last 10 years as well. Okay, and I've been, rather I started, trading and investing in crypto since 2016. Okay, so I also like to express some gratitude that I have been lucky enough, to be invited to speak at some of these conferences alongside T. Half Becker, Mary Buffett, and many others. Right. Okay, so that's just a little bit about myself. Right. Okay, with that, okay, let's take a look what's happening in the market right now. Yeah. Okay, so there's one index, right, that I always like to look at, and I feel that it is very simple to look at, and also quite effective. Okay, so it's the fear and greed index. Okay, so you can see that the so-called the sentiments of the market, right, has actually gone into this extreme fear. Okay, typically, okay, it also means that it is a good time, okay, to be greedy, okay, and to buy, okay, because the market will normally react opposite, I say, to the general market sentiments. Okay, you can see that the fall in crypto prices over the last, I would say, last 1 month or so causes quite a bit of fear for others. Okay, but okay, the question is it really a good time, okay, to be greedy right now? Okay, so let's find out. Let's find out. Okay. And before that, secondly, this is something that I also feel that is very simple, okay, to look at, and also quite accurate in some sense. Okay, so this Mayer multiple, right? Okay, typically what happens is that if you follow this Mayer multiple rule of buying when it's below 1.0, okay, which it is, okay, and sell when it's above 2.4, okay, you will be profitable. Okay, so far, if you follow this Mayer multiple, blindly if you want to. Okay, so however, we can see that it has actually fallen below 1.0. Okay, since the start of the year. Okay, but Bitcoin price has still been so-called falling, right? Okay, so while taking reference, okay, from this Mayer multiple is good, okay, and but I would say we do not follow it blindly. Okay, we can use this information, okay, with other analyses that we could do, right? Okay, so yeah, this Mayer multiple for you. So next question is, always people will be asking that, what actually caused the price, to fall? Okay, so to be frank, okay, nobody knows exactly. Okay, but the thing is, sometimes we don't really need to know the exact reason. Okay, because if we know the reason, so what can we do about it? Okay, but of course, we would like to find out what's the reason and potentially prevent or take some preventive action the next time similar events happen, right? Okay, so what was the exact reason? Again, we do not exactly know. Okay, but what we do see is that there are a series of events that may have contributed to this fall in prices, right? Okay, so what are they? Okay, not limited to these three news only, but I just single out a few of them. So of course, the US SE rejected Skybridge, Skybridge, spot, for this spot Bitcoin ETF, right? And then people start to get fearful and start to sell off, right? Of course, more recently, Russia also proposed a ban on the use and mining of cryptocurrencies, right? And also this is I think I would recommend everyone to take to so-called monitor this event, right? Okay, people are sitting on the edge, okay, as what will be announced during the Fed meetings. Okay, so I think it will be happening tomorrow midnight Singapore time, in case you are tuning in from another country, right? Okay, so this is something that I suggest everyone to take note of, because potentially, okay, the market will either climb or fall more, okay, depending on what kind of announcement they are going to make. Okay, so yeah, this is something that first I would say firstly we have to take note if we want to spot any opportunity, okay, in the crypto market, right? Okay, so again the question is what's next, right? Okay, so firstly, I think we have to ask ourselves, okay, is this the first time we see such a drastic fall in prices for crypto? Okay, if we look at the Bitcoin so-called historical correction from its all-time high, for a good news for you is that it's not the first time. Okay, the crypto market has weathered all kinds of bans and storm. Okay, and all that. Okay, hold on, is my network okay? If it's okay, can you all type 1? If it's not so good, type 2. So I know that. Yeah, because I saw some signal and all that. Okay, yeah. So just let me know if it's not okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and from the crypto market, right, has weathered all sorts of bans and storm so far. Okay. Yeah. So I would say Bitcoin, okay, can take it like a man. Okay. So the question is, can you take it like a man? Okay, or a woman, okay, for the matters, right? So what's your conviction, okay, or about Bitcoin, about crypto, right? About the whole this digital currency world, right, that we are heading into, right? And the revolution blockchain technology, that is receiving, I would say, more and more mainstream adoption. Okay, are you a believer of that? Okay, if not, I don't think you should be investing in crypto in the first place. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Right. Okay, so at the same time, if we look at the institutional investors' sentiments, right? Okay, they are in fact very bearish. Okay, so institution investors typically refers to the big players, okay, or the whales, if I want to call it, the billionaires out there. Okay, and you can see massive outflow of asset under management, okay, for the past week and past month. Okay, this is typically not a very good news. It means that the big boys are moving their money somewhere else, okay, or perhaps keeping it with them for the moment, right? And maybe also waiting, to see what's going to be announced in the Fed meeting and all that. Okay, so you can see that it reaches this 3 months low, okay, of 35 billion midweek. Yeah. Okay, so I see all the ones, so I assume that my network is okay. Yeah, so I saw someone saying hello to me. I don't sorry, I cannot see your name from here. Okay, so yeah, but I'll check it out later. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is typically one way that you can look at what the institutional investors are so-called are they buying or are they selling? Okay, but of course this report you can get it for free at CoinShare for sure. Okay, but it doesn't update every day or every hour for the matter. Okay, so when you see this report, it could be slightly late. Okay, so there are another tool, okay, where you can track all their money, right? Okay, and I'll show it to you later. Yeah. Okay, so again, next question. Okay, of course, after what's next? Okay, some people will be saying that, hey, is it time to buy the dip? Is it a good time to start buying right now? Okay, so based on some of the data that I just shown you, okay, it looks like a yes, right? Okay, like the Mayer multiple is below 1.0. The fear and greed index, people are feeling extremely fearful, and typically, it's a time for us to be greedy, right? Okay. However, beside looking at all these fundamentals, I also would like to look at some of the price movement, right? Okay, like the technical analysis, possibly, also, is it a good time or, or rather a better time where we can make an entry, right? Okay, so and today I'm going to show you these two, right, that many investors use to track when and what the big boys are, buying. Okay, so if you want to find out, can I ask for another tap on the like button so I know that you want to find out? Okay, if not, I will just end my session here. Okay, just kidding. Okay, or just type IM. Okay, what does IM means? IM means track institutional money. Okay, so if I see one IM, then I will start sharing. Okay, any IM coming in? Let me check. Okay, let me drink some water first also. Okay, great. I think I'm a little bit late. Okay, so I saw the IM coming in. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, cool. Okay, so without further delay, let's go. Okay, let me just switch my screen. Okay, yeah. So, of course, usually we'll do our analysis on this trading view, right? Okay, so if this is the first time you're going, you can explore it later yourself, tradingview.com. Okay, yeah, so if you look at the typical chart, right, the red and green bar, that's the candlestick, right? Okay, that's the chart that we normally will see. Okay, so at the bottom, right, you see there's this green, yellow, and red so-called looking thing, right? Like a chart. Okay, like a chart. Okay, so if you notice that, right, there's how do you read this? Okay, if you notice that whenever there's some of this red color bar, right, above this blue line, it tends to go up. Okay, this means that the hot money, okay, sorry, not the hot money, the smart money, okay, or they call the institutional money, right, are going into the market. Okay, so these are the people who has deep pockets. Okay, and typically when they go in, it pump the market. Does it make sense? Okay, Leslie cannot pump the market. You and I cannot pump the market. At most, we just put a couple of thousand, to maybe a 5 to 6 figures, for some of us here. It's not enough to pump the market. But for billionaires, like Elon Musk, and all that. So these are their money. Okay, so these are the money that's going in. Right. So if you look at last year October, right, what happens? There's a lot of institutional money. Can you see that? Okay, remember this was the period where all the Elon Musk start to tweet about Tesla going to accept Bitcoin and all the El Salvador news and all that. Can you see? Okay, and then what happens? It goes up and up and up and up. Okay, so when it start to exit, sometimes most of the time it falls. Okay, so right here, can you see that? Most of the time, if it start to exit below the blue line, okay, can you see that? It falls. Right. Okay. So going back to today, right? Do you see any red bar? Okay, they have exited, right? Okay, below the blue line. So if you have followed this, right? Okay, you exited together with them. Okay, then you actually exit together with the big boys. Okay, and you can see right now there's none of them. Okay, none of them is in Bitcoin. Okay, so maybe I need to zoom in a little bit. I don't know if you consider this one, as a very small red bar. I don't know if that's a red bar or just a computer screen, right? Okay, so that's number one, right? So let's take a look at some other coins. Ethereum, none. Okay, right? Okay, so you can see right now, right? Let's go back to Bitcoin first, right? Besides having none of these smart money, okay, or institutional money inside, okay, the retail investors are going in. They are buying the dip. Can you see? The green color represent the dumb money. Okay, unfortunately, they call our money dumb money. Okay, so it's quite true in a sense because people always get scammed, and all that. So yeah, pretty dumb, if you ask me. Okay, so okay, just kidding, but that's just a term. Okay, don't feel offended because I'm part of the dumb money also, right? Okay, so I think I saw my friend Bowen here. Yeah, he's one of the smart money people. Okay, so all right, so and yes, the green one, if there's a lot of green, it's not a good news for us. Okay, because this is the time where the smart money wants to trap the dumb money. Okay, you can see usually it acts in the opposite way. Can you see that? Okay, so once there is a sign of this retail money giving up their position, okay, you can see that, then you'll see that the green bar will slowly start to become smaller and smaller, and that's when usually the smart money will come in. Okay, if you look at this, can you see that green? The more green there is, the lower it goes. Okay, yeah, that's manipulation for you, if you want. So you see all the way green. Okay, they test your patience until you give up. Okay, then they start to go up. All right. Okay, so yeah, this is something you can definitely look at. Okay, when you want to look for any opportunity. Okay, so people always say buy the dip, right? You could have been buying the dip here, buying the dip here, buying the dip here, buying the dip here, and you thought sometimes you can get a great discount. Okay, but I would suggest from today onwards, take a look at this smart money. Okay, so when it's time to buy the dip, not here, example, if we go back, not here, but probably when you see the red bar go above the blue line. You see that, right? And yeah, this is something very, very simple, but if you follow it, I think you will be profitable, right? Okay, yeah, so if you have learned something so far, can I request for just a like button? A love button this time. Okay, a love button. Okay, just tap on the love button. Okay, so do also share it with your friends if you find this beneficial and so-called valuable, data and all that. Okay, yes, and with that, let me just go back to my slide. Okay, let me see, is there any question first? Okay, what indicator is that? Okay, so if you want to know the indicator, I expect the love button to come in first. Okay, okay. All right, so I don't want to force you because love can't be forced. Okay, so okay, this is the smart money index. So you just it's supposed to be appear right here. Let me see. Okay, never mind. MCDX. Okay, smart money. Okay, MCDX smart money. All right. Okay, so that's Han and Joshua question. Yeah, right. And let me see any other questions. No problem. If you have questions, keep them coming. But for now, I will just go back to my slide first. Yeah. Let me just switch again. Okay, so is it a good time to start buying right now? So what do you all think? Okay, so conclusion, right? I will say two things. Okay, number one, wait after the Fed meeting, okay, which is tomorrow midnight, after midnight. So essentially, it's I think Thursday 2 a.m. Okay, which means tomorrow is Wednesday, right? After midnight 2 a.m. Okay, I think so, but you can Google it. It's easily available online. So watch out what they are going to say. It will potentially, cause some movement in the market. Okay, whether it's up or down, we don't know yet, right? Okay. So secondly, we can also monitor the smart money. Okay. Yeah. So for Adrian, right? Okay. So yes, you can rewatch this. So it's recorded in our group. Okay. So because this is currently streamed to a few groups, so you probably saw it from there. But yes, if you go back and revisit the exact link that you are watching this right now, you can see that. Okay. Okay. So I don't know who is this, but thank you very much. Okay. Why SE quit rejecting? Yeah. So to be frank, I have no idea, but probably they don't want to so-called overcrowd the market with all this at the moment. Okay, and yeah, they have to be careful about it. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. We want the whale right here, the whale that we see. Okay, the smart money guy here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so if you again learn something, and find this valuable, this session valuable and worth your time, your 20 minutes. Okay, do give me another like and share this with your friends also. Or to your group or whatever pages. Okay, if you think that this could potentially so-called benefit them. All right. Okay. So, finally, as promised, I'll be giving away a very valuable gift. Okay. So this is actually from one of our partners. Okay. So, OIO Singapore. So they are actually the first Singapore blockchain company to be listed on the stock exchange. Yeah. Okay. So I asked them, what kind of gift, that can OIO gives to our audiences, right, in the midst of this market uncertainty and crazy volatility, right? Okay, so as a listed blockchain company with very strong regulatory framework and I would say fundamentals, right? Can I provide something for people to profit from crypto safely? Okay, even in the midst of this so-called volatility and uncertainty, right? They say, of course, why not? So very very nice kind of them. And there you go. They it's a wealth compass. A metaverse survivor. They call it, using how you're going to profit using NFT and crypto. Okay, and I think there's 7 methods inside. Okay, but I will only give it away. Okay, give it away if you want it. Okay, if you want it. Okay, so if you want it, can you type in, right? Okay, TYOIO. Okay, it means thank you to OIO. Okay, so let's show some gratitude to them as well. Okay, so if I see TYOIO, then I will share the link. Okay, if not, I'll assume that maybe you don't want this one. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Sylvie, as well. Okay, thanks, Adrian, as well. Okay, so I think I need to wait a while because I'm a bit behind time. Okay, TYY. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah. So great. Then with that, you can either scan this. Okay, but not to worry. I will also put the link in the comment box later if you miss out scanning this. Yeah. Okay, let me see any other questions. Okay, cool. I seem to not able to click on some of the comment. Yeah. Okay, I think there's no more questions. No problem. Okay, if there are questions that maybe pop up later in the night, right? Okay, say, I forgot to ask Leslie this question, right? Okay, so no problem as well. You can go back. You can go back to this so-called this video, right? And then just comment. Okay, just comment, and then we will actually look at it again. Yeah, because again, it's recorded, right? Okay, so with that, I hope that this tonight's session really helps you, in the midst of this uncertainty, because a lot of people are, a bit fearful at this moment, and they don't know if the Bitcoin and crypto will continue to go down, or is it time to buy the dip? Okay, so I hope that using this smart money tool and also maybe the information that we will be getting from the Fed meeting, hopefully can help us make a better decision, okay, and make more profit together. Okay, so if you find this valuable, I know I asked a lot of time, but I'll shamelessly ask for just one more like before we end this session. Okay, so yep, and with that, I wish everyone early happy Chinese New Year. Okay, it's coming soon, and good night and stay safe, trade safe, and to the moon. Okay, see you. Bye bye.